the track. This is the place where Ferraris are specifically built to excel. But this is the California, and some people have claimed it's not a proper Ferrari because it's been designed so that your wife will like it too. For instance, it has a friendly smile, not an angry snarl, hips that are curvaceous rather than slim. As for its bottom, well, you'd never accuse it of being petite.
Now don't get me wrong, I do think the California is beautiful, but more in a Nigella Lawson than Megan Fox kind of way. And weighing in at around 1,700 kilos, it's certainly no waif.
So then, women have no reason to feel threatened. In fact, they'll probably fall in love when they see the car's interior, as it's as stylish as a Bottega Veneta handbag and even has a modern art sculpture where the centre console should be. All that's missing are some Ferrari branded scatter cushions.
So, if you're going to blow about 140 grand on a new supercar, your wife will probably very much prefer it if you went for a California. But would you?
Its 460 horsepower 4.3 litre engine has direct injection, and that's a first for Ferrari. What's more, the V8 is mounted in front rather than behind you, which is another first.
And thanks to another Ferrari first, a paddle shift gearbox with dual clutches, even a rubbish driver like me should be able to get to 60 in under 4 seconds. Let's hope this race suit pays off. Bloody hell, I'll tell you what, this thing is deceptively quick for such a big car. And this gearbox, it's better than the one in the Scuderia.
And while the chassis doesn't feel as sharp, it's still a lot of fun. The electronic driver's aids are just as well judged, so you don't have to worry about your wife taking the California off-roading.
And if you find out she's having an affair, you can always turn them off. Make no mistake, the California is brilliant to drive. However, if I was really boring, I could moan that its engine location and the weight mean that on a track, it doesn't feel as sharp as an F430. However, it's not actually meant for people who wear this kind of suit. It's more for people who wear this kind of suit. And your average California buyer isn't really going to be spending too much time here either. He's going to be more likely to be spending his time
in a place like this. And here you can enjoy the thing that's responsible for the California's weight, the folding metal roof. It's yet another first for Ferrari and can be lowered in 14 seconds, which is just enough time to pointlessly move your hair about a bit before setting off again.
And you don't have to compromise your cool by weaving about the road like some drunk driver to avoid speed humps or potholes.
Unlike with other supercars, you can fly over them without detaching your retinas or the delicate internal workings of your handmade Swiss watch.
Yeah, it's still working.
I reckon that's worth a bit of extra body roll on the track.
And you can even remain comfortable with the roof down even when the summer's a distant memory, because the heater system is like a furnace, but you do have to be careful where you aim the jet because it's so hot that it could weld your contact lenses to your corneas.
And you won't want that while you're looking out for your workmates. There's even a benefit to that big bottom. It means the California is actually practical enough to use for your weekly shop. Also, it has some rear seats which can be used for carrying children, or if you think your life's going a bit too well, a spot of self-flagellation. And finally, there is the obvious benefit of having a Ferrari that is designed to also appeal to women.
But if all this starts to feel a little bit too un-supercar-like, you can always head off find yourself a tunnel, knock it down a gear, and then floor it. Ha 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 ha!
then you'll be in no doubt this is a true thoroughbred Ferrari. And anyone who says it isn't is talking